This is Into the Fire. Welcoming to Into the Fire, the master of antiques and collectibles, Storage Wars star, Rene. Let's start, Rene, with a bit about you, if you don't mind.
No problem. LJ. I almost said Liam. I almost messed it up the first line.
Before we start, you were quoted as saying, "If you try to push me or punk me, I'm not going to take it." Well, I'm too small to push you, but what's your definition of punking? I'm just kidding.
You're funny. Number one, if you push me, I step back. I have no problem. And that's just kind of like a German thing. And that's actually a man thing. It's a good lesson for small people or for young people. You know, you should never start anything, but at the same time, don't let other people push you around. Because there's people in the world that want to push you around and talk trash and be mean. And you have to stand up for yourself, even if they're bigger sometimes, you know? So that's what I mean with it. I'm Christian. I never want to fight. I want no problems. But at the same time, I'm not going to let you punk me, you know? So it's like, if you have problems, I'm going to be here. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And that's a respectful thing. It's an honor thing. And it's a chivalry thing. So
Yeah, it is.
yeah.
You were born in Austria and brought up in Frankfurt, Germany. I love Frankfurts, by the way.
Nice.
You came out because of your father, Gunter. He was an actor and came to the US in 1990. Did he do any movies in the US?
He did some B-rated movies. He's actually in one movie where the guy's kind of becoming like a cult classic, and I forget who the producer is, but you can Google that on YouTube, Rene Nezhoda, you'll see him in a few videos. So he's done a few things, nothing major, but he has done a few things. Or actually, if you watch the movie Get Him to the Greek, he's in the background in the Vegas scene. So, but that's just background acting,
Yeah,
so.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, you did your research pretty good.
You own Bargain Hunters thrift store. Free plug there.
Yeah, thanks.
And it's 7,200 square feet. To all my Aussie friends, that's nearly 2,200 square meters. And to all my sports friends, that's 10 basketball courts. That's huge.
Oh man, when you make it sound this way, I'm like working way too much. Filling up 10 basketball courts with merchandise?
Yeah.
What's the biggest sports in Aussie now? You guys soccer or rugby or what's it, cricket?
AFL.
What's AFL?
It's like a game where you just kick around the ball like into like goals. It's pretty fun.
So like soccer?
Well, kind of, but it's like you can pick it up with your hands and you can't. You can kick it like this, but you can also like kick it like that.
Was that rugby?
It's almost like rugby.
There's another one?
It's a bit different.
Well, I'm gonna have to Google that now. AFL. Okay, I'm gonna Google that.
Okay.
I didn't even know about that. See, I learned something new. That's amazing.
Yeah. It said your estimated worth is $2 million. Is it more or less than that? Just whisper it to me. I won't tell anyone. Okay.
But if you find that bank account, let me know.
Alright. You started collecting at 11 years old. Can you remember what the first thing you collected was?
Yeah, it probably was Star Wars stuff. So when I was probably your age, I used to love Star Wars. I was so excited about the movies. I got the toys. Unfortunately, I opened them all up and buried them in the sand. So, but most likely Star Wars toys, yes.
Yeah, well, I like Star Wars as well. Your wife, Casey, seems so nice. She likes her jewelry, doesn't she?
Yeah.
What is the one thing you told her she couldn't have, but she did anyway?
Probably jewelry. Every time I find jewelry, I'm like, crap, I'm not making any money. Don't say that's a bad word in America. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. It just brings that to me. But no jewelry. Whenever I find jewelry, I know I'm not going to make any money because no matter one way or another way, she's going to confiscate it.
Yeah. You're the encyclopedia of second-hand items. True?
I mean, I always say I'm not an expert on anything, but I know a little bit about a lot of things. And that's the beauty, especially for somebody like you know, if you get some basic knowledge, with Google, you can research anything. So as long as you kind of figure out what you need to research, you'll be very successful.
Yeah. Change it to Google of second-hand items, Rene. No one uses encyclopedias anymore.
Okay.
So, Rene, let's put you to the test.
Oh boy. Are these Australian-based questions or American-based questions?
Well, I think it's American.
Okay, all right, let's see what we know.
So I'll give you 3 things. Each one I'll give you a little more info. How about we make a deal? If you get within $50 of any of them, I'll spend money in your store. If you don't, I get a free t-shirt. Do we have a deal?
Okay, how about we do this? I'll give you a free t-shirt no matter what, and you don't have to spend money. How about we do that?
Nah, I'll spend money anyway too.
Okay, that's up to you, but you don't have to. But you get a free t-shirt no matter what.
Okay.
All right, what's the question? Hit me. Hold on a second.
A Windsor.
A what?
A Windsor style armchair made in New England, the 1820s.
You know how many I run across of those? 0. But I would say over 1,000.
$150. It's a rod back.
Let me see that. It's a rod back. I'm sorry, America, so this must be an Australian thing, because I have no idea what a rod back is. Next question. That's
I'm not sure, actually. It might be
you, wait a second, you asked me the question and you're not sure yourself? That's questionable questioning, LJ. Questionable questioning.
Vintage toy goat, German, made pull toy, early 1900s.
1900s, $350.
600.
600, good. Well, you know, they go all over the place, so.
Yeah.
And then, you know, especially those type of things, condition is everything. So, like, I'll have 10 toys in here, I got a whole showcase in there, and the same item can be $50 or 400 depending on condition, box, and stuff like that.
Yeah, they are pretty cool.
Yeah, I like old tin toys.
Yeah. Portable sewing machine, sometimes called the Micro Bell. 1950s, made by Freeland, Pennsylvania, Bell Manufactory Corporation.
19th century, it's a portable one, so a Singer featherweight 200. I'm gonna say $800.
125.
Damn. This is not working out well for me.
Okay. Okay, so on to Storage Wars.
Yes,
Buckle
thank
up,
God.
Rene.
So what?
So, on to Storage Wars. Buckle up, Rene.
I'm ready. Let's hit it.
Yeah.
It can't be any worse than me being off on those prices of the items I've never heard before.
Yeah.
Kind of, you know what? I'm giving you a T-shirt that's too small just as a payback.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Do we have anything that small?
I'm not sure. I might be the smallest size.
Probably.
What was the coolest thing that you ever got in a storage locker?
On Storage Wars or just in general?
I think in Storage Wars.
On Storage Wars, so probably the video game locker. Do you see that one?
I think, yeah.
So I spent $1,700 on a storage unit, and this was on Storage Wars as one of the episodes. I think it was actually the first episode for season 11, and the whole locker was full of nothing but vintage video games.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I think I made, like, on the show it said 40,000, but in reality it was actually a lot more than it. I still have boxes we haven't even gone through.
Wow.
Like, any system you can imagine was pretty awesome.
Yeah. Name 3 things you didn't sell but kept for yourself instead.
3 things I kept or Casey kept?
You.
Me, I don't keep nothing really that much. Casey keeps it all. So we kept the crystals from the Torrance locker. Oh no, that was another locker in Rancho Palo Verdes. So 2 crystals, they're worth about $35,000. What else do we keep? Casey! She keeps everything. Probably jewelry, a whole bunch of jewelry. And then,
what's going on here?
so
Hi.
it's my friend LJ. He wants to know about all the stuff you're keeping. He actually wants to have a talking to you.
No. I'm not keeping anything. Why? Why would you ask? Go behind that.
Oh, let me see that one too, yeah.
No.
See, jewelry, I found that in the locker. That's probably like
Wow, that's
$1,500
really
of gold. I actually have another really cool piece. It's an old Russian jewelry piece. And we kept that. So, well, actually, she kept it, but I kept it too. It's cool. It's an investment. So, usually the only thing I keep is silver and gold. It's just an investment. If you should do that
Still
too.
pretty cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
I love the way you don't back down and say it how it is. So I'll say people on the show, and you say what you think of them.
Oh,
Be
boy.
honest, Rene. Don't lie to a 10-year-old.
Oh, shoot.
Okay, first up, Jared and Brandy.
Hate them.
I like knuckleheads.
Actually, you know what? Hold on a second, LJ. You know
Yeah,
what?
hate's too harsh.
I'm being a really bad person right now. That just came out wrong. I don't hate them. I dislike them because they're just not that nice. They think they're like, oh, you know, the prince and queen,
Yeah,
king
they're a
and
little
queen.
too cool for school, is what I like to say.
But I wish him the best.
Okay. Ivy.
Ivy, super cool guy.
Works hard.
Works hard. He's a family man. Nothing but respect for Ivy.
Yeah, he sounds cool. Barry Weiss.
Funny guy.
Funny guy, but can't hang with him. He gets me in trouble.
Yeah.
Makes you spend too much money.
Yeah. Okay, now it gets interesting. Daryl, I'm sure he gives you the sheets.
Yeah. He just, so this is not a curse word, but if I had to give one term from king of the bullshitters. So, well,
King of BS.
BS, the bullshitters. So you guys have bulls in Australia, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you can take $100 bill. Tomorrow it's $150. The next day $300. By the end of the week it's like $10.5 million. So that's Daryl. So he's bipolar. You never know which Daryl you get. When you get the nice Daryl, he's super cool. When you get the crazy Daryl, he's like, oh, stay away.
Yeah.
But you're definitely gonna get a story with him. So.
Okay. And finally, Dave Hester.
Well, Dave Hess is a perfect example why parents, you should hug your kids out there because somebody didn't get hugged enough. But with that said, he's actually a very good businessman. He knows how to do the business and how to get the job done and how to make money. He just really lacks the social skills.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we don't do that here. Remember, you want a free t-shirt.
Well, Rene, it's been amazing to meet you. I can't thank you enough for giving me some time today. I'm going to leave you with the Into the Fire. It's a celebration salute for when you win one of those lockers ahead of Daryl Sheets. It goes like this. Now you try. Maybe one more time.
All right, I like it. I'm going to use it, I think. Tap it. That's how we do it over here. Do you guys do that too? All right. Well, hey, thanks for coming all the way from Australia, LJ.
Yeah.
Appreciate you coming out.
Yeah. I'd like to thank Storage Wars star Rene for going into the fire with me today.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming out, and
Thank you.
best of luck with all your travels.
Thanks.
Let's get this kid a t-shirt.